Oh, hello, namaskar to all of you, my wonderful family. Thank you so much for being there with me on the journey called health. Today I am scraping this coconut, and why I am scraping the coconut, I will tell you later. Few days ago, I had shared with all of you a very yummy and nutritious dalia recipe. But if you are not a dalia fan, if you don't love to have dalia, I have a provision for you all. Even better, healthier recipe for you all. This is the dalia. I keep these stored in these bottles to save the space. Taking out, I keep the cover so that anyone in the home can find what is kept in it. This is Patanjali dalia, and Patanjali dalia, as a nutritional information, I always suggest all of you, most of you must be doing this. I suggest every one of you to read out the nutritional information on the back of the packet. So this is rich in energy, proteins, carbohydrates. Obviously it's made of wheat and carbohydrates are there. So there is zero cholesterol, zero trans fat, and dietary fiber. Sodium is little bit there. Calcium and iron. It's full of calcium and iron. So dalia, being well versed in nutritional facts, is not rocket science. You can always read out the nutritional information on the back of the packet and decide for yourself. And now, if you don't like the taste of dalia, the blonde taste of dalia, what you can do is, here I have taken 1 cup of dalia. 1 cup of dalia, and what we are making out of it, I will tell you shortly. Here I will take 1 cup of dalia. Dalia is made of whole wheat, broken whole wheat, so it's rich in gluten. Gluten is a kind of protein found in wheat. If you are gluten intolerant, so please don't have this dish. To this I'll add 1/4 cup of urad dal. Urad dal is a good source of protein. We need to wash both multiple times so that all the dust dirt goes out, and we'll soak it separately. Soaking these two separately is very important because both of them will take different time for soaking, and we'll not forget to soak fenugreek seeds also. That will help in the fermentation process. And at the same time, while these are getting soaked, we'll get ready for the chutney, and we'll peel the coconut because we want our chutney to be white, and we'll peel off all these brown parts, and we'll add to 1 cup of coconut, we'll add 1/4 cup of chana dal. I'll roast it on very low flame. Chana dal is rich in so many antioxidants, it's full of fiber, it's a good source of vegetarian and plant protein. So it will add to the nutritive value of the chutney. Coconut is good for your overall health. Coconut is the treasure of minerals. So roast this chana dal till a nutty flavor starts coming out of it. I'll roast it for some couple of minutes. It will take 3 minutes. 2 to 3 minutes it will take, and it will be roasted completely. Be very careful with the flame and keep stirring it continuously because you don't have to burn it. This is it. It's already started smelling good. It will take 2 to 3 minutes. After roasting the chana dal completely, we will have to let it cool down completely. The next step is putting coconut and chana dal in the mixer so that both of these get blended well. But you have to be very careful with the water, because coconut will need a lot of water to get ground to a fine paste. Plus chana dal is also there. This is a dry chana dal. I have just roasted it. Roasting chana dal will bring out the flavor, and also the phytic acid content in these dals will go away, or it will get loosened. The phytic acid is a thing which prevents the absorption of minerals and other nutrients. So either roast or soak. In this recipe we are roasting. Already it's smelling so good. Those food lovers who work in the kitchen and admire the grace of God, they love all these fragrances from the kitchen, from Mata Annapurna. So dal is roasted well. As you will see, the dal will get roasted and it will also reduce in the size. Dal is roasted well now. And while putting both chana dal is roasted well, I will show you in the close up. Chana dal is roasted well. This, we don't have to burn it, we just need to roast it. And while putting both of these, this is very tricky. We have to add water little by little. But first, let the chana dal cool off. You will get amazing nariyal ki chutney out of this. The trick is nariyal, after fresh coconut oil, you should have fresh coconut, and you can use coconut oil while making this chutney. That will enhance the flavor. I use extra virgin coconut oil for making this recipe. I temper it with that oil only. You can use mustard oil also. You can use any oil if you don't have coconut oil. But coconut oil will give it a flavor. But that would also enhance the nutritive value. That coconut is a good fat, low fat. So these are the pieces, nariyal pieces. You will cut in the pieces coconut and put it in the mixer. But add water slowly. You don't put too much of water at the beginning. Add water slowly and add these two things slowly in the mixer. Here I will take my mixer jar and I will put nariyal and coconut and chana dal together. We'll grind to a paste. And now we have to temper it with some mustard seeds. Please wait for the mustard seeds to splitter, otherwise the batter will turn bitter. Also add some urad dal, 1 spoon of urad dal and 1 spoon of chana dal. This will give the chutney a nutty flavor. At this stage you can add green chilies as well as curry patta, curry leaves. Curry leaves are very good for hair. I don't have curry leaves today, so this tastes very good like this only. Now we'll proceed towards grinding the soaked dalia and urad dal. It has soaked well. Now throw away the water in which it was soaked, because it will help in the smooth grinding of the dals and dalia. Dalia is made up of wheat. Add a little bit of water. Dalia is basically the broken wheat, whole grain, so it's full of fiber. Urad dal is also full of proteins and other nutrients. So this breakfast is going to be a nutrient dense breakfast. Grind both the urad dal and dalia to a paste. It's up to you if you want to coarsely grind it or to smoothly. It's all up to you. Both ways it will turn good. Do not forget to add soaked fenugreek seeds or methi dana. This will speed up the process of fermentation, and methi dana has its own health benefits also. It will help in aiding digestion. The Second trick here is to mix the batter, both dalia and urad dal and methi dana, with your own hands and cover it and let it get fermented overnight. Now after 12 hours in the morning, as you can see, the batter has fermented well, although not the way it gets fermented in the winters. Add some salt according to your taste. Keep some ghee ready and one onion also. I'll tell you why. If you have not seasoned your tawa, this is a iron tawa. This is thick tawa for dosas. This is a dosa tawa. Season it before proceeding towards making dosas. Season it with gingerly oil or til ka tel, like the way I am doing here, and also rub an onion. Onion has sulfur and it makes the tawa really non-sticky. Now you can see how well the dosa will leave the pan. Apply some oil or ghee. Ghee is a good fat. It helps in the assimilation of fat soluble vitamins. It helps in good functioning of brains, nerves. So a little bit of ghee is not harmful. See how beautifully the dosa is leaving the pan, and your packet of dalia is also utilized. If you had purchased dalia but no one is liking it at the home, but if you try my recipe which I had shown, everyone in the house will definitely like dalia the way I had shown. I will give the link in the description box. You can see how one ladle full of the batter was spread on the tawa and a little bit of oil or ghee is applied. And if you want to make it crispy, since this dosa is not prepared with the rice batter, it will not turn that crispy unless you cook it on both the sides. These two dosas I cooked in both the sides. These yields very paper thin dosa. You can see through it, as you can see the holes, and this yummy chutney served on a banana leaf. Thank you so much for watching. Eat healthy, think healthy, sleep well, eat well. God bless you all. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel.